Hello there, here, and today we're going to play Snowed In, an evening with Shiori Novella, developed by Shiori Novella? Interesting. This is apparently a VTuber fan game. I think I kinda recognize the image being shown and also at the same time the model and from all the stuff, and there's also a loading screen at the beginning which you don't see right now. I could show you a little bit of preview of that. Anyway, yes, actually I've already recorded a playthrough of this game once. But what happened is that I find out that my computer just cannot handle it, apparently. So I need to do some adjustment and blah blah blah, and here we are. I have to restart the whole game again. Which is fine. That's only 40 minutes that I need to redo. Oh, crying. 40 minutes plus actually, because I was also coping hard and try to edit it and hope that the damage is not that much, but apparently it is. So yeah, we have to restart. So this is a visual novel. I need to remind you that in case you're not interested in visual novel, obviously. Let's start the game, shall we? What is your name? Harry. Aww. It sounds really bad out there. Yeah, it was rough getting here. I'm gonna use this two voice for the game, I guess. I had my hands together, trying to warm them. It had only just started snowing when I left home, but on the walk over to the wind and cold steadily worsened until even my winter coat wasn't enough to shield me from the elements. It was even worse for my exposed hand and face, which were chilled to the point of pain, and I couldn't keep my eyes open for more than a few seconds at a time. Not that I could see particularly far ahead of me anyway. Now here's a reminder, a very good reminder. Check your recording. In case something happened, which I'm gonna do now. To check if it's running well. Okay, apparently everything is fine, let's continue. The snowfall, which had begun gently, had turned into a howling blizzard, making it hard to see even a foot in front of me. By the time I arrived at Shiori's house, I was shaking, my nose had gotten runny, and the snow had managed to slip into my winter boots, leaving my socks wet. Ew. Ugh, wet socks. Shiori had offered me a warm blanket to wrap myself in when I first got here, allowing me to thaw out from the snow as I sat on her couch. Now that I'm feeling better, Shiori has shifted her focus to her phone. Why is that an image of a phone? Why can't it just be the phone itself? That's so weird, like a painting. Like a picture. Well, that's okay. Maybe you can order something in. That'd be nice. I glanced out the window, just as it was when I got here. It's a blur of swirling white outside. I can imagine the storm letting up anytime soon. As far as I know, there's two endings to the game, which I will explore later, obviously. Oh, looks like no one will deliver dinner tonight. Not that I blame them. I didn't want to be out in this weather either. It'd be dangerous, especially with my minus 2 debuff to the cold. You have a cold debuff? Why? Yep, if I go out this weather, I'll probably get a migraine. Or die. Hehe. Let's just stay where it's cozy instead. Sorry about this, hehe. Sorry about what? It's not like it caused a blizzard. How do you know? How do you know? Oh no, they noticed. No, but you organized that meeting not long ago, which went so well. Other than me hitting you on the head with an apple. If anything, getting hit was a karma for trying to teach you how to juggle. Hey, I'm not that much of a lost cause. Nah, you'll get it someday. But yeah, you're really good at putting plans together. I wish you'd taken a page out of your book and at least check the weather before asking if you want to get dinner tonight. A hot pot restaurant opened recently, and when I called Shiori earlier to ask if she wanted to go, she was so excited. I got caught up in her enthusiasm and looked forward to the night less because of the hot pot, though that was a tasty bonus, and more in the anticipation of her having a good time. So yeah, when I was getting in, I didn't expect the model to be so highly detailed. This is amazing. My only criticism probably is the fact that it's using browser instead of a downloadable game, because browser is just heavy for low-end computer usually. Browser games. But that's just a minor criticism. I just wish I had a backup plan so she will enjoy rather than burdening her with having to come up with something new. Despite her excitement and willingness to plan things out, I always got the sense that she enjoyed the chance to be spontaneous and go with the flow. I'm to at least have that for her tonight. Still, complaining about it now will only make her worry about me, so I'll just play it off as a joke. I guess I'll just have to work harder to get to your level, haha. Eh? It doesn't always work out for me either. During the summer when we went to that botanical garden, it started pouring, then you got that cough which turned into a cold that lasted like 2 weeks, remember that? I don't remember. I don't remember. Whose memory is this? Oh god, new memories are filling me. Yeah. Sorry you're dying. Ooh. How could I forget? I still have the sorry you're dying card that you gave me. You didn't say ooh. You didn't say ooh. How could you? Don't hate me. Oh well, we can always go out on a day where we won't be in danger of becoming popsicles. Exactly. This isn't the first time we've met up, and it won't be the last time either. Well, yeah. Oh, I was so cuffed up on trying to record this that I forgot to mention, like, at the beginning, like... Okay, let me go back. I'm saving here. Where's the quick save? Oh, interesting. Okay, I feel like there's a weird situation here because the audio feels very terrifying and cold, while the background title screen feels very warm and welcoming. I don't know if this is intentional, but this is just weird. And also it was rather a little bit too loud. Okay, let's continue. Well, sorry, I just jinxed us. Guess we'll just die instead when the roof caves in. Dead end road, here we come. She keeps glancing at the ceiling, so I imagine she's more concerned than she's letting on. Not that I don't blame her, I don't remember the last time I was in a blizzard this bad, so I'm a bit nervous too. I force myself to take a deep breath, trying to shake off those concerns before putting on a smile. Don't worry, I doubt this is one of those I'm just one day away from retirement things. Just to be safe, we should probably avoid being fate by talking about the future while we're trapped in a blizzard. Oh no, oh, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared of getting $1 million. Mario Mardenly, are you doing okay, Terry? You were so cold when you got here. You want hot chocolate or anything? It's fine, I don't think I'll get sick this time. Really? Yep, I'm feeling fine. I'll hold off on getting you another get well card then. You should give me that card with the dog with sombreros, the audio stick. That would be so funny. Appreciate it. One of the shores cat Pepper rubs against my leg and looks up at me with curious eyes. Why is Pepper an image of a picture, not just the cat silhouette? Oh my god. Pet the cat, don't pet the cat. So, this actually will branch into 2 endings just by this. I think at least, so far as my exploration goes, this is the only way to get 2 endings. That is like, unless you could consider that the others are endings. But yeah, this is the most obvious ending difference. So yeah, let's pet the cat. Hey, Pepper! Pepper pressed against my palm as I run my finger through his soft fur, but he quickly gets bored and walks away, leaving me with several strands of hair clinging to my hand. Oh, the purr. It's done with you. I softly chuckle and rub my palm against my knee to get the fur off. Honestly, he's probably trying to lead you to his football. Not gonna lie, he's not the only one hungry. Too bad hot pot is off the menu. Unless, hey, why didn't I just cook it for us? Cher's cooking abilities are unconventional, yeah. Oof, that's a little bit of lag. See, you notice it there. Oh god. I'm afraid. Should I continue or should I restart a bit? Okay, no, believe. I think this is fine. Need a hand? Oh, sure. If you really want, you can be my backup chef. Backup chef? You mean sous chef? No, I mean when the roof caves in and kills me, you can take up the mantle and finish dinner in my name. Having grown used to Cher's dark sense of humor, I can help but smirk after her sarcastic comment. Well, then I die as well. Nah, because at the last moment I'll push you out of the way to save your life. Then you'll run up to me with tears in your eyes while I'm completely buried under rubble as I guess about. Enjoy the hot pot. Such a tragedy. I'll be fine because I'll get a second in the world where I'm a mage princess surrounded by hot anime. Okay, boys. Shiri begins to smile broadly as she seems to be looking into the distance. I'm assuming she's playing out the scenario in her head. I wait and see if she has anything else to say, but she's completely lost in her fantasy. I generally clear my throat to try and to get her attention, but I end up saying when she doesn't even notice. Sorry, what were you talking about? Me being the backup chef, I guess. Right, now back me up until my tragic cold demise. Okay then. Okay, let's see what you have in the fridge. Wait, don't forget the first step in making a hot pot. Which is... After the response, she started fiddling with her phone not long after I hear a guy's voice along with montage music. Did you just put on a tutorial video about making a hot pot? Yes, they did. But what are you going to do about it, huh? I want to tease her about needing a tutorial, but the truth is, it might be helpful. I know that we're going to need to make broth, perhaps preparing ingredients and preparing a dipping sauce, but this will be my first time doing it. Okay, this is too concerning. Let me pause and check the recording. Okay, it's still fine. It's still fine. Don't be scared. Whenever I want that hot pot in the past, I just went to a restaurant, so we both might benefit from the guide. Hang on, this person's selling for the sweet ad revenue. I'm going to find a shorter video. I hate it when they won't get to the point. Don't even get me started about their lack of editing. Haha. Oh my god, this fills me with imposter syndrome. You know, like, I don't even know if like my video is good enough for people to watch. Like, you know, I'm asking people like, do they enjoy my video? They do, obviously. Like, they say yes, but at the same time, you know, I've been stuck at this tier of like 1,000 subscribers for a while. Not that it's a bad thing, but like, I'm just sad seeing like other people reach 10,000 and other stuff very fast, and I'm just like, am I lacking something? Because those are my peers at the same time I'm starting my channel, and I'm just like, perhaps I'm just not skillful enough to do this, perhaps my editing is just bad, perhaps any other stuff, you know. I bite my tongue as she switches to a new cooking video. This time I lean over her shoulder to look at what she's watching. On the screen, a girl is standing in the parking lot with a grocery store in the background as she discusses what she's going to make. I can only hear a word here and there from the girl because she already frequently taps her phone to skip ahead until finally there's food on the screen, which brings us to the part of the video listing ingredients. You sure that's a good idea? I have some of these things, I think. Hey Terry, can you check the fridge? Sure thing. The fridge is tidy with vegetables wrapped in plastic and stored neatly together on one shelf, while fruit and meat each have their own sections. When Shiri goes on tangents, it can leave people with the impression that she lacks focus, but her environment rarely reflects any kind of chaotic energy. Instead, I've learned that she's actually a surprisingly organized person who likes to keep things neat. Yeah, about that. The only problem is she also hates wasting food, yes. Your tofu is expired. I don't like tofu. Then why do you have tofu in your storage? Okay, I'm not judging. By the way, this is an RPG Maker background thing, which is sorry. This is an RPG Maker, not RPG Maker. God damn, I was like thinking about RPG Maker. This background assets that I've seen in some other games. Which is, I forget the name of the game, honestly, which is kinda sorry about in that part. It's definitely, I still remember the story. There's a character named Sunny, and there's this father named Gray. They have a deadbeat father named Gray. They also meet a bunch of people. I don't want to spoiler. The game is developed by Casper, which I haven't seen them for a while, I guess. Are they okay? I don't know. I hope they're fine. I just haven't seen them for a while. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. Check it on the card above. Well, that explains that then. There should be clams in there. Can you grab them? I'll look at a plastic bag full of clams and take it out of the fridge. As I open the bag, I'm assaulted by a musty aroma. Ew, I hate clams. I'm just gonna be real. I've got poisoned by clam multiple times. So yeah, I just don't want to eat clams anymore. I think this is our bad too. Really? All of them? Well, some of them look edible. You don't touch them with your hand. Great, then just toss out the bad ones and we'll use the rest. No, do not. Why? There's that creature there. I forgot to mention that actually. Throw all the no. Why would you? No, throw it all out. Why did you do that? Oh, well, I guess we'll have to make it without clams then. Sorry, but it's healthier this way. Trust me. It will be funny if like there's the third ending. Like the first ending is just. I don't want to spoiler. The other two ending is just nice, and the third ending is just we're having like a massive tummy ache and we get locked in the toilet for like hours. Is it? I suppose you know what you're talking about. Let's see what else we can put in it. I'm pretty sure we have some noodle in the cupboard. Sherry walks to her cupboard and opens it. She runs a finger from side to side on each of the bottom shelf before standing on her toes to peer at the items at the top. Heck yeah, we got noodles! Also permit both brackets. Do you want mild or spicy? Spicy. Heck yeah, this is going to be good! You know, it's been a while since we made a meal together. It's exciting. Part of me is even happy we can go out. We can't go out? Oh, yeah, because we're making stuff. There's something nice about staying in. Definitely, even though I'm sure the food would have been good there, buying that cost so many people would have been exhausting, especially because I've been so busy lately. It's a relief to just stay inside. You say that while working on an elaborate meal. Sherry holds her hand to her mouth as she lets out a little giggle. Oh. Sure, but I think I'd rather do this tonight than talk to strangers, social better than quicker than physical ones, you know? Yep, oh, the leg. Calm down. It's not going to be like the recording before. Yeah, this is the fate of having a low-spec computer. This is just stressing me out a lot. But yeah, personally I like going out. Yeah, I guess you're more outgoing than me, that's fine though. I love going out, except that I don't really do that because I don't have the budget to go out. Like, urban city, you know, I don't have any vehicle, I don't have any transportation money, so I'm just stuck at home. And like, but damn. I grab a pot, fill it with water, and put it in the stuffed burner. Afterwards, I ended Sway's breath and turned the burner while she rummaged through the cupboard for ingredients. Hey, do you think we can really make this? I mean, we're not going to kill ourselves, right? Perhaps. I know it's possible to mess up a hot pot that thoroughly. It's possible because you literally just almost put clams inside of it. So long as we don't undercook the meat or use the same chopsticks for the raw meat as we do the cooked stuff, it should be fine. Really? We can just use the same chopsticks for cooking and eating? You're joking, right? I'll add a knife while opening the freezer to assess the meat situation. She has modest cut of beef and pork in there that works. Do you have any spare plastic bags? I want to put the meat in one while it thaws. Can you just use the bags the clams were in? That one smells like death. You smell like death. You stinky. Thanks for noticing. Haha, I'll throw the ones I get from the shopping in the drawer. Sherry points to a drawer near the sink, which I open to retrieve a plastic bag. I take it with me to the freezer and transfer cuts of beef and pork in the bag before putting it in a bowl of cold water and setting it on the counter to let it thaw. Meanwhile, she resumed the tutorial video. Okay, so it's making time. Can you cut up a garlic? Sure thing. I select a knife from the drawer and cloves of garlic from the fridge. After the tofu and clams, I make sure they smell fine and then squeeze them to check for the firmness though. Do you need to put garlic in fridge? I'm pretty sure they'll be fine outside fridge. Fortunately, the garlic seems good, so I can just slice it into little pieces without any worry, unless you dice them into small cubes. Then yeah, they wouldn't be fine outside the fridge as far as I know. What have you been busy with anyway? Archiving mission mostly. I said that to press for more. She brought up archiving missions before, but I never quite understand what that means. There's a lot about her I don't fully understand. I don't understand at all about that as well. Most of the time when I talk to her, she acts like a silly dork, but every now and then she'll say things that make me realize there's a lot more under the surface. Yep, definitely. There is more to you than just under the surface. Sometimes it even sounds like she's not human. Sherry mentioned the time she has died, and when she has a dark sense of humor. The way she talked about it made me believe she wasn't kidding. Yeah, that's why you need to read a lot of transhumanism media, you know, like all those body horror stuff. It's really great if you want to understand it. I don't understand those stories, and naturally they are hard for me to believe, but I want to know the more mysterious side of her. Maybe tonight it is a good time to learn at least a little more. What do you do during those? You mean I've never told you? No, you mentioned archiving, but you're always vague about it. Is it because it's a secret? It's not a secret, it's just difficult to explain. For archiving missions, I go out and observe interesting events in the lives of others without meddling. When I do it right, I'm not part of the story at all. It's like a watcher, huh? And you have to keep going on these missions? Not really, but archiving is a big part of my life. I suppose it's my way of achieving happiness. I immerse myself in someone's story and experience how their tale unfolds. She glances back at her phone. I don't fully understand what she's saying and want to ask more, but before I can, she changes the subject.
Huh?
The video says we should put soy sauce and sesame oil, but not how much. I glance behind me to see Shiori looking at a small bowl she's using for the sauce. So far, all that's in it is some onions she just finished cutting. What do you think? Should we have more sesame oil or soy sauce? Yeah, I'm pretty sure soy sauce more than oil. Let's go back a bit, actually. Yeah, about 4 tablespoons of soy sauce and 1 sesame oil, rather than 4 tablespoons of oil and soy sauce.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm a big fan of soy sauce anyway. After Shiori put in oil and sauce ahead, the chopped garlic into the dip. Shiori steers the bowl so aggressively that the spark of the mixture splashes onto the counter. Nice! Okay, the recipe has us adding salt and pepper too. No, pepper! Don't worry, not you. For now. Sure, go for it. Okay, they want me to measure it in teaspoons, but I don't have any clean ones. Oh well, I can just use tablespoons. It's 3 teaspoons to a tablespoon, right? That is correct, as far as I know.
Heck yeah.
Instead of 2 tablesworth teaspoons.
Heck yeah.
Hey, I'm impressed with me for knowing that. Let's see, what else we can do? Our broth is already cooking, but it's awfully plain, isn't it? Hey, what about spice? I get chili pepper. Yeah. Why don't I add spice while you cut up some veggies? Sure, how about you handle that while I cut up some veggies to add to the pot? Hard one to do. I'm not really sure, actually. Maybe this one?
Trust me.
Aye aye. Sherry gives a salad before taking to the vegetable. Salt to you as well? I'm worried about overdoing things. So I just put in a bit of chili pepper, oil, cinnamon, a couple of bay leaves, and sour anise. I take in a whiff of the broth and feel encouraged.
Pow.
Done with my task, I glance at Shiori, who is humming to herself while cutting. Pow. She notices me looking in her direction and grins as she holds up the knife.
Trust me.
Worries about me wielding a weapon? Kinda. I wasn't until you phrase it like that. Hehe. Did I click? Okay, I click. It just takes a while loading. Oh god. She gets near me. I can finish slicing the vegetables. I'll go over to the meat and poke it. It's still hard and cold to the touch, so it's clearly need more time to thaw. If hot pot hadn't been a last minute decision, we could have taken it out of the fridge earlier. Why is it 22%? I'm afraid that it will lag. Pause. Yeah, for me the solution right now is to divide the video in sizable chunks so at least the damage control is there in case something happens. I think it might be a bit before the meal is ready to be cooked. Just put it in the microwave then. I don't know if that's safe. We could just come back to this in about half an hour. Can we wait that long? Actually, I think it's safe, not gonna lie. At least for chicken. I don't know about this. Shiri gazes toward the ceiling with a finger lightly pressed against her chin as she contemplates my question. Eventually, she turns her focus back to me.
Well...
Yeah, I guess I can summon the will to survive without dinner for a little longer. I'm very grateful for your sacrifice. You should be. This is a level of suffering I haven't endured since, well, this morning when I was hungry but I didn't want to get out of bed. Relatable. To pass the time, Sherry puts a playlist of cat videos on her phone for us to watch. While viewing them, Pepper walks into the kitchen and rubs against Sherry's neck. Do you think it's weird that we are watching cat videos when you have 2 cats? 2? These ones are funnier. Why there's 2 when there's only Pepper? Oh, Pepper, no. It's not my fault you never ride on a turtle's back. You don't have a turtle for him to ride on.
Huh?
What's your point? We watched a few more videos before we figured it's about time to check the meat. It feels stout. We can cut it up into thin slices, then everything's ready to eat. Let me, I'm going to destroy it. Go for it. Sure seems awfully giddy as she grabs a large cleaver knife. Let her have her fun. I totally want to let her have her fun, but butcher knife instead? Maybe you should use the butcher knife instead. But this is so much cooler! Sherry. Fine. She reaches over for a butcher knife and slices up the meat. She makes squish and dying sound effects as she does so. She'll be at how spices the meat? You really want to make this spicy, don't you? Huh, I know if you've been resisting, but I just gotta make sure. So what do you say? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's add some kick to the meat.
Heck yeah.
Sounds good. Heck yeah. Sherry sprinkles a variety of ground peppers onto the meat. Wow, everything pretty much done now. We actually did it. We have made pot that is hot. Please don't phrase it like that. What's the problem with that phrase? Pot that is hot. Shall we partake in pot that is hot? Yeah, let's do that. I carefully transport the boiling pot to a table in the living room where Shiori has set up her portable burner. When we then gather the cut meat and dipping sauce as well, we sit on the table and look at our creation. It is really cool that we made this ourselves.
Yeah.
Yep, and whether it's good or bad, I had fun making it, so that's a win. Sherry offers me a pair of chopsticks. After accepting them, I grab a piece of meat with the chopsticks before putting it on the pot to cook. Once I pull it out, I submerge it in the sauce and carefully inspect it. Is that how you eat it? Interesting. Hopefully we didn't mess our dinner up too badly. Thumbs up! Without hesitation, Sherry plops a piece of meat in her mouth, so I follow her lead. I say by then I experienced a several fever that takes me back to the best days of my childhood. I'm directly seen. Even the heat is solid, perhaps a little spicier than I'm used to, but a little edge does add to the experience. As I take a swig of water, Sherry eagerly downs piece after piece of the meat. No, I want some of this meat as well. This is really good, like generally better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Right? It's even got a decent kick to it. I mean, it could be spicier, but this is fine. Yeah. Happy says, I am about what he made. I worry any additional heat will ruin it for me. I don't want to argue with Sherry about it, but I will need to be careful to rein in how much spice she adds to dishes in the future. Well, listen for next time, right? To be fair, I didn't have any super hot peppers available. I'm making note to myself to buy some. Oh, that might not be good. No, it's good. Great, yep, looking forward to that. Same. After dinner, we remained at the table and talked for a while. Sherry seems really interested in hearing what I've been up to lately. I can't help but think back to what she told me about her archiving. Does she keep records of me as well? I go on for a while about what I've been doing under Sherry yells. I guess it's not that interesting. No, sorry, I just haven't been getting much sleep recently. Because of all the archiving missions you've been going on? Nah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I could be pent up stress from spending so much time archiving, but I've been having some unsettling dreams. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Well.
You mean the dreams? Sherry leans back in her chair and seems to be looking at nothing in particular. She remains quiet for long enough that I consider changing the subject, but just as I'm about to open my mouth, she speaks. And then I'm just in this courtyard, but everything feels off when I'm there. Like, imagine if you live your whole life underwater and then one day you were on the surface. So it feels suffocating. In its own way, yes. There's something alien about that place, and when Dream Me is there, I'm filled with a sense of being trapped, and it builds and Cheryl lets out a long sigh. Well, lately I keep ending up in that courtyard every time I dream, which has made it hard for me to fall asleep. That sucks. I'm not an expert, but it makes sense to me that stress would give you weird dreams. Yeah, that's probably it. I guess maybe I should take more time to unwind, like we are doing now. Yep, whenever you want to relax, I'm happy to hang out, and we don't have to talk about the stuff that bothers you. We can just focus on trying to cook or play games or whatnot. Thanks, I really appreciate that, This has ended up being a great night. Yeah, it's not too late either. Do you want to watch a movie?
Yeah.
Sure, there's this horror film I've been meaning to see. Say, how are you with gore? Great. I was kind of assuming you want to watch something more chill. This is chill. What do you mean it's not?
Trust me.
Horror's chill. Yes, absolutely, Shuri. I agree 100% with you. Well, if that's what you want. Well, so much for the movie ID. Cher takes out her phone and frowns at what she sees. No service either. This blizzard must have messed things up badly. At least the power stayed on long enough to make dinner. True. Sherry gets out the window. The snow's coming down pretty gently. Where did it knock out the power now of all times? Probably because the snow piled up so much, or maybe the worst of it's moved somewhere important to the power grid. Could be. It sucked regardless. Well... Watching movies out, why don't we spend time reading something good said? With it being so dark, I bet we could see the stars real well outside. Want to try? Do you have any marshmallows? Fireplace, why? This one. You sure it's okay to go now? I walked to the window and placed my hand against the cold glass while peering through it. The clouds are mostly gone and it's pitch black out there. I can easily see the stars from here, but I think the view will be even better outside.
Well...
Well, we can always go back indoors if the storm picks up again. Alright, sure. I'm getting you bundled up really tight because not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about getting sick. Sounds good. This is such a cool jacket, damn. I love it. We take ourselves out in winter gear. Luckily the inside of my boots have dried by now, so I won't have to put up with that discomfort. The snow beneath our boots give off a satisfying crunch as we take our first steps outdoors. I breathe in the cold air as we walk down the street, away from the other houses and the nearby small undeveloped section. Leaning forward, I gently scoop up some in my mittens, easily forming it into a snowball. What do you mean undeveloped section? This is look like one of those Blair Witch Project forests. The snow packs together really well. If it doesn't warm up tomorrow, we could make a snowman. Hey, stop there! Come over tomorrow and help me make a whole army! Enough to conquer the rest of the neighborhood. Cheryl leans forward and grabs some snow, forming a ball in her hand. As she tosses it in the air, she flashes me a grin.
Heck yeah!
Nothing will stand in their way. We'll conquer them all. We can see our breath as we laugh. The cool air on our cheeks and nose makes them rosy, but it's not the biting cold I experienced on my way here. The intense wind from earlier have simmered down to a gentle breeze. I pick a spot where the trees won't block my view of the sky and I lie on the snow. She hopped down next to me, spreading her arms and legs wide. Make a snow angel. Ha, just evening out the ground. I don't wanna lie on lumps. Oh, that's a good idea.
Trust me!
I'm bursting with good ideas! Hell yeah. Right? Sure.
Yeah!
Yeah! We fall silent and without any other noises obscuring it, I can hear her breathing as we look straight up. I can remember the last time I just stared at the night sky like this. With it being so dark and with so many stars visible, everything seems open, like I'm looking into infinity, which I guess kind of am. I'm pretty sure there's a way to make the transition more smooth. Not gonna lie. Do you know any constellations? Not really. I know somewhere there's a Big Dipper, but that's about it. It's pretty though. I like. Yeah, it's real nice. Do you know any? A little. That one. Up under somewhat the brightest star in the sky. You see those three really big stars over there? I think that's probably Orion's belt.
Huh?
Where's the rest of Orion? Huh? I mean, if that's his belt, where's his pants? It's not that kind of belt. I think. Actually, I don't really know. Well, then we can make the rest of him. Cherry points towards the sky. I declare those stars over there to be his head, and that can be his torso. There are his legs. If I'm following right, Orion basically taking up the whole sky now.
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah, he's huge. He'll even eat the moon. Why would he want to eat the moon? Oh, it's because it's made of cheese, right? What? No. It's because he's rice primarily in silicon, magnesium, and iron. Duh. Alright. Say, how about we give him a pet? I gesture vaguely to the grouping star to the left of Orion. That can be his cat. Oh. Let's make the cat big! And he goes riding on it while holding a spear. Then at night he comes home and his wife is like, Did you catch anything today? And he's like, yeah, I caught a dipper full of fish, baby! Sounds like they have a good life. Until his silver brother, Orion, enters the story. Orion. I guess up the sky, content to listen as Shira talks about Orion's life and his battle with his evil brother. Occasionally I throw in a suggestion that Shira runs with until her tale is interrupted by she sniffles. I think I'm about ready to go inside. I stretched my stiff muscle as I stand. Oh, those nails so nice. Sounds good. I stretch and brush the snow off my coat as we make our way back to the house. The moment I step inside Shira's house, the warm air feels good against my face. She takes off her coat while I brush the snow off my mittens and winter hat before getting out of them. While I slip out of my boots. Up, 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 up. Ooh, nice! Shira glanced at her phone. Well, we were out of there for more than an hour. Glancing over her shoulder to see the phone, I realized how late it is. It certainly didn't feel like we were out that long, but I guess we lost track of time. I should probably head back to my place. Right away? We just got back in. Let's have a hot chocolate first and you can head back after that. I scratched the back of my head. It's not like I'm in any rush anyway, and warming up a bit first doesn't sound like a bad idea. Sure.
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah, great! She heads to the kitchen. I clear off some of the dishes still on the table from dinner before following her and putting them in her sink. Oh, you don't have to do that. It's not a problem at all. She turns on the kettle while I start washing the dishes. My hands are still cold, so the water initially feels overly hot, but soon I adjust while soaping the dirty plates. Well, thank you. By the time I'm finished, the water in the kettle is boiling. Sherry mixes our hot chocolate and hands me a mug. I take in the rich aroma of the cocoa and then blow into it. I take a cautious sip, which slightly burns my tongue, but the sweet liquid is still a welcome taste. Relatable. I breathe on the drink a second time before taking a bolder gulp. This time the temperature is pleasantly warm without being overbearing. How is it that fast getting warm? We make our way to the couch and I relax into the cushion. She turns on TV, but I'm not really paying attention to what's on. It's a shame it's not dark like that more often. Looking at the stars like that was pretty nice. Indeed it is, isn't it? I can't say for certain, but I bet there's an observatory somewhere not too far. I'll look into it. Maybe we could visit one if there is. Oh, I want to visit an observatory now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be nice. I'll let you know then. Sounds good. It's not long before I finish my hot chocolate, but I'm not eager to get going, so I hang around for the rest of the show. Once the credits starts, I slowly get off the couch. Thank you for tonight. You do, and I was serious about what I said earlier. About the observatory? Observatory? That too, but I'm in building a snowman army. If you're free tomorrow, you should come over. I'll do that. Only this time I think we should order in. As great as it was, I'm too lazy to do that every night, huh? Fair, the main thing is getting to hang out. I'm looking forward to it.
Same.
Same! And that's the end of the game. Interesting. Okay, there's one more ending, and then we'll wrap up this whole thing, alright? Okay, so I've already said, like, petting or not petting the cat actually results in two different situations, and this is what happened at the end of the game, regardless of what you do if you don't pet the cat. After such an uneventful night, I close in bed soon after getting home, and it isn't long before I drift into deep sleep. I don't know how much time passes before I stir from a heavy weight pressing against my chest. I instinctively try to roll to my side, but the weight keeps me pinned down. I blink a few times, and my vision initially is nothing more than a black void. But as my eyes adjust, I can see a pair of piercing yellow eyes gazing down upon me. Confused, I try to lift my arms, but I feel like a lead and refuse my command. The eyes draw closer. My breathing hastens. I try to speak, but no sound escapes my lips. As terror claims me, one phrase echoes in my mind over and over again, conveying a truth that now seems so obvious. I should have pet the cat. It's too late though, I made my decision, now only darkness remains. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So that wraps it up for Snowed In, an evening with Shuri novella. Story-wise, it's nice, neat, interesting, I love it. But okay, let me get to the what do you call it? The pointing out some stuff first. The font is kind of weird sometimes, especially with the word off, like the F kind of sticks together like glue, and it just the way it types out slowly like that. It's good, like it's not the way it type, but like the reveal is kind of janky, which I feel like that. And then there's also the factor that this is a browser game, which is less suitable for low-end computer. But that's just like a minor nitpicking for that part. There's also some other stuff, like I don't know, probably no. You know what? That's all that needs to be concerned. Other than that, like the characters looking great, the choice of the background is nice, and the way like to make it seamless, like with the background character, is kind of nice. Like I can see that this character is in this background like that, like they're merging together, like it's not out of place. And oh wait, actually there's this sound problem. The sound is good, don't get me wrong, the quality is great, good, but I feel like sometimes it's just too loud or too little or too intense on some part. But other than that, it's cool. Yeah, this game also, like I said at the beginning, like the story is good. It has a lot of not major, like minor details that you will see every time you make a choice, and change a little choice like that, which is interesting. There's more obviously than I record in this video, which shows a lot of work that goes to this game. Anyway, this game also reminds me of another VTuber fan game that I have seen, developed by Dream Dev. It's a Hololive Isekai. You can check it on the card above. It's an interesting game. I wonder how the development of the game goes right now, though. Anyway, yes, that's all for the video. I hope you enjoyed. See you later then in my next video. Bye bye.